Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today is Tuesday, May 27th, and we're back to work after a long, good weekend. Okay, the market had a kickback rally today. Not surprising. We were in such an oversold condition that the market had to correct that. Is it finished correcting it? Most of it. It might have a little bit more to go, but clearly what's building on top of us are bearish formations in just about all the indexes I look at. So I'll show you what I'm talking about in our final segment when we go over the major indexes. But first, as always, I've got another idea for you tomorrow. Then I want to go over two stocks, the winners and losers. The Unisys I sold, and I sold half my hot to be good today. So without further ado, the stock for tomorrow, the idea for tomorrow is SPSN. Now in just a moment, I'm going to show you the chart. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. Now don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of SPSN. It's a call on the long side, and we're looking to buy this stock tomorrow somewhere around $2.78. It's just where it closed. My target is $4.14 right up here. Volume today was 1,200,000. It usually trades 800,000 or 900,000 every day, and yesterday, Friday, it traded 5 million. So it's pretty liquid stock. You can load up on it. It's a cheap stock. For those of you who have problems with these cheap stocks, I always tell you, put a zero next to it and make believe it's going to be $27 and it's going to go to $41. That's how you get over that little mental problem about lower price stocks. We're all about return on equity here. Percentage return on equity is what we're looking for. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to show you what I see. Now this is a breakout pullback ghost scenario. It's not your typical looking one. You have to have a little bit of imagination to see this, but I'll point it out to you. You see this formation here? This is a very solid bottoming formation. Very solid. And what this has done is it's broken out. It's had a little rally going, and then it came back down and corrected. And it came right down exactly to the breakout price. Right there. Follow it across. And it's holding nicely. Not only is it holding nicely, but it's also now starting to put in the beginnings of a mini ascending triangle. We're getting higher highs. And we had a little higher low, a low today, but just put your thumb over that. So let me recap that. That's SPSN. This is a call on the long side. I think we can make about $1.40 on this trade. Let's take a look at the stock we sold short this morning, IDTI. Okay, I sold this short at 11.92, and shaping up good. We got a double top here, and we've got this descending triangle working here. And it's already broken down out of the first support area, which is that 12 area right there. So this is shaping up pretty good. We'll put this into our portfolio, and hopefully in a week or so we'll be covering it down here at our target at 750. Let's take a look at our winners and losers. There's always lessons to be learned especially from the losers. First one we're going to look at is UIS. Okay, I sold this stock today at $4.56 after buying it up here 20 days ago. It was looking good here, and then their earnings came out. We got caught in one of these earnings things, and El Bango Crasho. But I knew the whole picture. I knew this was a support area, so that's why I decided to hold on to it. Everyone else was running. I thought I was nuts, but I knew the big picture was there, and I knew I'd be able to regroup most of the loss, if not all of it. But today it looked like it ran out of steam. It just didn't seem to have what it was going to take to get it all the way back up. So I took a 5.9% loss, but I did regain about 2/3 of the loss. And this is what happens when you don't panic. I don't panic. When they come smashing down, I just sit tight, wait for them to come back up again. Okay, so A little loss in that one. This is COT. I sold half the position today at $3.49. Just wanted to lock in some of the profit. Still got half the position. Took 18% out of it in 3 or 4 days. And I promise you, I did not know about that news. Just more evidence that technical analysis works. Okay, chart still looks good, and I think in due time it might get to our target of 550. Let's take a look at the averages, because there's some bearish formations on top of us. This is the Dow. We've got a double top. We had a little kickback rally today, but I don't think it's going to go very far. Matter of fact, that's our first line of resistance right there. And if it should get through that, which it could, there's a much bigger resistance area right here, right there. So even if it gets through this, it has to deal with that, and I don't think it's going to be able to penetrate that. Let's take a look at the transportation average. Now, the transportation average is, I think, building a head and shoulders pattern. We've already got one right here, a small one. This being a left shoulder, 2 days the right shoulder, and of course this is the head. But I think it's going to build a bigger head and shoulders within that small one, meaning it's going to rally back up to the neckline here and maybe back and fill for a few days and put in this a full right shoulder, similar to what the left shoulder looks like, and then it's probably going to break down, because this is definitely a bearish looking formation. There's no two ways about it. SPYs, they're looking like the Dow. They kick back, but you know, we've got resistance right here where we touched it today, and if that doesn't stop it, maybe we're also going to put in a right shoulder of another head and shoulders here, this being the head, and this being pretty big resistance. So I'm not even betting on the fact that it can get all the way back up here. It might, but it's certainly not going to penetrate that area. QQQs, clearer picture. Always gives you a clearer picture, these QQQs. I love them to watch. The technically very intelligent chart. Okay, I definitely think this is being right shoulders being built. We're not quite to the resistance, almost. And we may back and fill for 2 days. We may go back and forth for a few days before it actually breaks. But it's clearly shaping up. It looks like a definite head and shoulders pattern here. And it's bearish, so that's what we're looking at. Okay, that's my view of the market. Until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.